Hola friends, welcome to Tarot Me More at the house edition. Sorry, it's the special at the house edition, not at the beach, but de casa. So, this is Wednesday, so that means it is Leo Virgo Day. We're going to do the singles and the couples, Leos and Virgos, always on Wednesday. Right now we're going to do the heart spread. This is a couples reading. It reads whoever's in your heart, guys. Corny, no. Effective though. Signed it. I think it was all the way back in 2018 I first started using this. And at first 1 and 2 positions was supposed to really be describe you just as a person, not have anything to do with relationships. That was my intention, but it seemed to describe more where people were at around relationships. So that worked. So made a little bit of adjustment there. And that seems to hit the spot. So we're going to show where your mind is at, where your heart is at in around relationships, and where theirs is. And we're going to look at the dynamics going on, you and your person. You don't have to be with them, you just have to be whoever's on your mind here, guys. Alright, bear with me. A special at-home coffee edition. In the name of light, love, so it serves the highest good. Spirit, source, and you give us some guidance here. This is for the 3rd week in April, I should say. For our Leo friends and their heart spread here with their person. What's going on? I don't really look at the bottom of the deck with this. Wow, beautiful. So, Leos, this is you coming in, trying to think. One of the very best cards you could have to come into a relationship with the Ace of Cups. Now, because remember now, this is not really you necessarily offering your Ace of Cups to someone. And it doesn't necessarily even mean that there is an Ace of Cups, but it means that in your heart, you're all about Ace of Cups. So, at least in terms of relationships, and I get the feeling, I'll blow a little smoke up your ass, I think you're a sweet person that's really focused on love. And you're not messing around. You really want the real thing. If you look at this card, you want the real thing. You're looking maybe at synastry. You want to see some nice synastry in your personal planets. Talk to me, do astrology. That's my love, is the synastry work. But I love it. I love who you are around relationships right now. Let's see where your partner, whoa, my God. And you're dealing with someone who is, let's just go ahead and say the opposite here with this energy of the 8 of Swords, okay? Wow. I don't know, we're dealing with some kind of twin thing here. This could be your sleeper and you're the activator, but so you met them and immediately they had to be telling you the story about my partner and the blah, and it's terrible, because this is not about you. This is them in and around relationships, with you kind of removed from the picture. So but it does show kind of where they're at around relationships. And if this is a couple, then you are on opposite, something's going on. You're on opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of how you feel about relationships. So now this is you when you show up in the relationship. Very nice. 9 of Cups. Now, that's a great card to have there, because now that you're in the relationship, and then you combine your Ace of Cups with 9 of Cups, you got 10 of Cups. You're feeling good. And you're feeling like you can do you can be fun and spontaneous and open. Yeah, you don't have to hold anything back. You feel like you can share your emotions with them. You don't feel any threat from them. You're able to be emotionally secure and self-contained, and you're able to really be yourself, with this person. Now let's just hope that they improve as they move in. What are we going to do here as they move in? No, I'm sorry, it's the bottom of the deck. Not there. No. Queen of Pentacles. So nice. Okay, I kind of had a feeling. Like, so when they come into the relationship now, very much like the Nine of Cups in a way, maybe they're an earth sign, okay? But they feel like they can do them. They feel like you make them stronger, you bring out a stronger part of them, and they gotta like it. And particularly if they're an earth sign, male, female, doesn't matter. In the relationship, it would have to be a wonderful feeling. It's like, the only downside to this, it's like, it's gotta be like almost you could be like a drug, because to go from the Eight of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you're tripping on LSD and they hit you with some Thorazine and you go boing, and you're wide awake, you know. It's like they were really upset, and now they're like, once they're with you, they're good. Well, that might be great. Let's hope it is. Empress. So your advice in the relationship is the Empress here. Man, I like you. The Empress is the vibe I got off the Ace of Cups, just myself, I'll call it here, earlier, which is the Venus energy, voluptuous and lush, and the Great Mother energy, nurturing energy, abundance energy. I got to see this right now as advice from Spirit for you guys, Leo, this is with the Nine of Cups above it, it's to really keep being solid and keep doing you, okay? Like, basically it's like, okay, you're good. Like, everything you're doing is good, keep doing what you're doing. So we're going to have to look at your other person here, okay? So far it's okay. It looks like maybe, honestly, you're maybe the kind of person, people just want to rub your rabbit split, and when they get around you, you make them feel better about themselves. But I got a feeling that's you for sure. Six of Pentacles. This makes a lot of sense. Okay, now look, guys. So it's very good that they feel like the Queen of Pentacles in a relationship. Very good. Because they're coming out of this, whatever happened to them before, this hell they were in no little part due to you in this relationship. So we'll leave the codependency aside. We're all codependent. And in terms of codependency, boom, universe is coming in and telling them Six of Pentacles. So this is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is their job in the relationship, their side of the street, their advice. And it's a little bit of kind of get your shit together, but not in a bad way. It's like balanced your scale, make sure your bills are paid, make sure you're grounded, make sure, like, you're already grounded. The Empress is grounded as you can get, right? Perfect ground, like tree roots. So they got to get that way, and they can. They got the Queen of Pentacles here. So what's the universe advice to make this happen? I think they're just going to need some time, 6 months, more months maybe. Nine of Pentacles. So, okay, this is the advice for the relationship as a whole, kind of like the Nine of Cups being in the position of you in the relationship. It makes it a little bit different in terms of just being more about you being emotionally feeling fulfilled and whole and able to be yourself. So here, this is the relationship. It's as a whole, the relationship now needs to become like you, needs to become grounded and secure. And it's very, your person can do this because it's almost like it's flowing into the Queen of Pentacles. She's now, it's like, look, they were a fucking mess, okay? Now they're not a mess. They're a Queen of Pentacles. And you're seeing it and feeling it, okay? And they're getting their shit together even more because you're giving them that whatever you're giving them, material help. But it's not just that you're helping them come out of this hell. And you guys have a good relationship. The Queen of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups, I mean, they can be stronger, and it doesn't bother you. You want them to be stronger. You're good with that because they let you do you. They don't tell you how to be, how to feel, and you like that, okay? And so now we're going to solidify this. So the Nine of Pentacles here, the advice is not that you both become single. No, the advice is that you get yourself to that position, which then becomes a Ten of Pentacles in the relationship, which is build this foundation together. Maybe you're not together, or maybe this is taking the relationship to the next level. Boyfriend, girlfriend move in, boyfriend, girlfriend get married that are already living together. Married couple come together now and move into a cycle where it's like becomes new again, which thank God can happen. You hang in there long enough. Married 25 years once, in the Nine of Wands for the outcome. And look at the volcano. I love this card. So here in the outcome, I think with the Nine of Wands is when you guys do this and get it together here, and you are kind of doing this, and you're going to be able to have some fun. You're going to be able to go on adventures. There may be a sense like now, even that while there's a lot going on and you're feeling good about each other, maybe there's a lack of spontaneity or a lack of passion. And maybe it's COVID, but maybe you can't get out, go on vacation. You can't go away for a weekend retreat to the beach, to the mountains, to an Airbnb somewhere where you can have a good time. And I think it's coming up. It's like once you take care of your pentacles and get yourself together here and get all moved in and straightened out, and it's like you guys get to go out and raise some hell, have some fun as a couple, you know. This is really good. This is really good. And I think you'll both be happy being able to go out and stomp around. And you being Leo, not sure about them on the signs. Earth sign, most likely Virgo. But it's like also like there's this emphasis on like stability and like adulting and maturity and maybe restrictions and limits because you're getting things together. And it's like that once you get it together at the center of the house spread is the outcome as you as a couple is like being Aries rising in a composite. If you know your astrology, you become like an Aries rising couple and you go out and you take your coupledness to the world in a passionate way that is for both of you kind of fulfilling and fun, involves a lot of action where before you may not have had a lot of action. So I think it's going to feel really good going forward. It's kind of be like a feeling like if there was some work involved and a little bit of time and you had to wait a minute and there was a 6-month period maybe, 9 months too with the Nine of Pentacles, 9 more months of foundation building, let's say, it's going to pay off and it's going to put you in a position where your kingdom can afford to send out Knights of Wands to do crazy things. Because that's what the Knights of Wands do, is the crazy shit. They don't go out with a message, man. They go out to really do some crazy shit in the world, guys. So let me know. Leo, appreciate it. That's for the 3rd week of April, 2021.